What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Peaceful Ambition. It is me, Tiara, aka Miss Peaceful Ambition here, coming back with another video. You guys, I wanted to make sure that I did this video not too far after my delivery of my baby Anala. I can say her name out loud now. I wanted to do a question and answer video, basically answering all the questions that you guys have been sending me, and just a few comments also I wanted to highlight and talk about too. It's been not even 2 weeks since I had Anala, so she's still a freshie. You know, my cesarean scar still hurts, so I feel like, you know, this is the perfect time to answer the questions that you guys gave me and just have a conversation. So again, guys, hit the description button down below, hit that thumbs up for me, and let's get into the video. All right, so what I did, guys, is I actually put a poll on my IG. As you can see here, Peaceful Ambition. Follow me if you're not already following me on Peaceful Ambition on Instagram, also Facebook too. But anywho, I put a poll up on IG asking for any questions, comments, or anything like that. That was like really the first time me doing that for the purpose of an actual video, and I was hoping I got like a lot of questions, but I probably got like five questions, which is okay. You know, not everyone wants to do the surveys and all that stuff. They just want to see entertaining things and keep it moving. So I'm okay with that. But to the people, to the 5 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to the 5 people that did do it, shout out to you. Thank you so much. I'm also going to have your question screenshot up here also, so people can see who you are and you are a tribe member. So thank you so much. So let's just start with these IG questions since it's only 5. All right. So Sophia 3309 said, how are you feeling now? So Sophia, thank you for asking that, how I'm feeling. Because normally when I tell someone I just had a baby, all the questions are about the baby. You know, the mom is like, oh, you look good, and the baby, which I'm not, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, I'm an individual also. But right now I'm feeling okay. It's been a couple days that's been really low for me, not really low, but just as far as energy, even my mental capacity of the stress level that I can take certain days have been changing. You know, one day I feel like, okay, I can take on the world. I had at least 4 hours of sleep last night, and you know, I'm feeling good and I'm bouncing back, and maybe my C-section scar is not bothering me so much, or whatever the case is, and I can deal with a lot of things. But at the same time, I feel like when I feel that way, I feel so good, I do too much, and then I find myself the next couple of days kind of being tired and achy and all that stuff. So I'm learning to have a happy medium, just find a good way to take care of stuff. Maybe even doing like block scheduling. When I first wake up, I know I'm going to deal with the baby and make the kids breakfast, and then make sure that I'm doing, you know, cleaning up for another hour, and then I make sure I rest. So I'm not just constantly, because I'm used to going to work, I'm used to being a mommy and doing a whole bunch of other things. So for me, just to stay home lately, despite me having surgery, it feels weird. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just sitting here? And it drives me crazy. But I'm learning that me sitting there sometimes is actually what I need to get back up and working and, you know, moving around. So I gotta learn to sit my butt down, but I'm feeling okay. Mentally, like I said, it's been some roller coasters. I'm not gonna lie. There's been times that I've been crying for no reason, just feeling like I'm crying. I wouldn't say it's postpartum depression. I had that before with my other previous pregnancies, and I don't feel that way. It's just the emotions. Sometimes a girl just got to cry. That's just literally how I feel. Once I cry, I feel better. So I'm not going to hold back my tears, and I'm not going to you know, stop my feelings because I don't want to seem hormonal. I'm gonna be hormonal, so it is what it is right now. But thank you for asking that question, Sophia. All right, so our next Instagram question is from Jenny Hart 224. Jenny asks, how many weeks were you when you gave birth? So Jenny, I was actually 39 weeks. I was hoping kind of sort of that she was going to come earlier, and just surprise factor, like my water break somewhere, and I was like, oh, I'm in labor. But I knew it wasn't going to happen, because with my other three kids, none of them made my water break. I did go into active labor with all three, which I can say probably I didn't go into labor with Anala. I kind of just had my appointment, one in, and they just took her out. So I was 39 weeks, and yeah, she was a big baby, which I'm happy about that she was a big baby, because 39 weeks is basically 40 weeks. So she was full term regardless, but she was 8 pounds and 13 ounces. So she was a big baby, guys. And I'm just so happy that she's here. So Shy Princess Edwards also asked, sleep routine postpartum. Do y'all see the bags in my eyes right now? Okay, so let me tell y'all this, and maybe y'all might come for me. I don't know, y'all might come for me. So when my baby is so young, like right now, she's not even 2 weeks, guys, I let her sleep whenever she wants to sleep. Honestly, I know some people say, oh no, try to keep them up during the daytime and then they'll sleep a lot during the nighttime, and whatever the case is. No, if my baby is sleeping, I'm going to let her sleep. If she wants to sleep in the daytime, she's going to sleep. If she wants to be up all night and whatever, she's going to be up all night and whatever. She's too young for me to try to, I know they say, oh, mold the baby when they're young, but she's a newborn. She doesn't know anything that's going on. And I feel like it happens naturally. She's going to learn that her body stays up during this time, because when she sleeps during the daytime, I don't necessarily tell the kids to like be quiet, but at the same time, if they're walking around talking and all that stuff, that's okay. That will consciously make her, you know, hear other people and know that at night is when it's quiet. So I really don't have a sleep routine with her. As far as myself, of course that kills me because I'm up when she's up. But she's a really good baby. So during the nighttime when we do go to bed, I can say she probably sleeps after a good bottle and everything. She probably sleeps a good like 2 hours, and then like every 2 to 3 hours she wakes up, and that's not that bad compared to some of my other kids. So I'm okay with it. So sleep routine is whatever Anala wants to do right now. At least right now. Sooner than later, I'll get a little routine going on. Well, I have a routine, but I don't try to force her to sleep. She kind of just does her own thing. Okay. So also, as you see the question right here, would you have another one? I asked because I'm scared too. Honey, boo-boo, I cannot have another one. I am done having kids. Kids are a blessing. They're so amazing and they warm my heart. I love being a mother and blah 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 and all that stuff, but guys, I'm done having kids. I'm done. I started having kids in my early 20s. I had 2 kids, almost not really back to back, but 2 years and some days apart, and then I waited until my 30s to have another one, and then to only wait 5 years later to have another one. So I'm 35 right now, y'all. I'm done having kids. I did get my tubes tied and all that stuff. So having kids is not a factor for right now, but I am blessed with the kids that I have, and you should not be scared. You know, being a mom, like I said, is a blessing. Being pregnant, bringing a human being into this world is amazing. Like just the fact that your body builds and makes someone inside of you is amazing. So definitely give it a try if you can. Don't rush it. You know, do you. Make sure you take care of yourself, because bringing a person to this world is a very serious thing. So make sure you're ready for it, even mentally. All right, people. So moving on to the next question. So I guess this is Carol Lotus 64. I'm not sure. How are you coping? I guess that's kind of like the first question. How are you feeling? How are you coping? Carol, I am coping fine. You know, every day is a different battle. Currently, right now, it's just me and the kids. My husband is back on the road. If you don't know, he's a truck driver and he only comes home a couple days out of the month. So I am coping with that. Just taking care of the kids. This is their last week of school. So it's about to be summertime for them. And Talani is not going to go to daycare either. So that means that we are all going to be home as long as I'm on maternity leave. So this is going to be interesting. I know they're going to want to go places and do a lot of things. And I really still want to rest. I don't want to jump into things too fast, because they're going to want to go to amusement parks and beaches and this and that. And I'm not ready for it, but we'll see how everything goes. Like I said, just one day at a time is how I take it. and just making sure that everyone is aware in the family. Mommy just had surgery. Anala is really young. She can't travel everywhere and do everything just yet. So we have to just relax. But I'm definitely going to make sure that they have a good summer as much as possible. So yeah. Okay guys, so that's it for the Instagram questions. I did have a question on YouTube also. Someone asked, did your ribs hurt during pregnancy? Girl, yes. And I think I don't know. I don't know if it's the baby somehow going underneath your ribs makes it sore, or maybe just the fact that you're growing, you're growing out, and there's a human in there and it needs space. The baby could be affecting that. To make your ribs hurt. Girl, my ribs hurt all the time. All the time. Like on the side. I used to try to like massage her or massage the area. And they're like, what happened? Are you okay? I'm like, my ribs hurt. Knowing that I can't even feel my ribs anymore. I used to be able to feel them, but I can't feel them no more. But I know that it's right there on my ribs. So yes, my ribs did hurt. Any other ladies' ribs hurt while pregnant? Please comment down below. Tell me what you did. Is there anything that we can do? When I'm pregnant, guys, some of my aches and pains, I just take it with a grain of salt. I just be like, okay, I'm about to have swollen feet. I'm not even gonna try to cover it up. I'm gonna try to put my feet up, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be too mad about it, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it because it's temporary. All these aches and pains that I'm going through as a pregnant woman, as soon as I have the baby, it will go away. So, well, not as soon as, but it'll eventually go away. So I'm just dealing with it. And that's more of a mature mind for me, because when I was pregnant, at least with my first one, guys, my stomach gets black. It gets like, I don't know why, but every time I get pregnant, I get like these dark black marks on my stomach. And with my first two especially, I used to panic, like, is my stomach gonna go back? I don't want it to be so black and my skin is not this color. And I used to try to do everything under the sun, and then I just told myself, this is not my natural skin color. And I know it's only because it happens because of pregnancy. So let me just give my body grace, give it time, and I usually turn back to the normal. So, just gotta take it one day at a time, y'all. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so that's it as far as the questions. There's a few comments that I did also want to talk about, just based off of some of my old videos. And guys, I'm sorry, I am not good with replying to your comments, but I'm going to start doing that more. I do see them, and every now and then I'll say something to someone, but I need to get back on the comments because I love you guys. I want us to continue to have the conversation with one another. So make sure y'all keep on leaving comments down below, okay? So I have a comment said, I can relate about panicking about not feeling my legs after epidural. Yes, so I talked about that in one of my other videos, how I was so mentally freaking out in my head, but I was trying to play it cool because of course the doctors are around me and my husband's there and everyone's just like, la la la. And I'm just sitting there like, like in my head, but trying to like, okay, they're okay, so I'm okay. Trying to play it cool. But when I got my epidural, it got real. It got real. When I couldn't feel my legs, my toes, my nothing, and they're poking me and they're like, do you feel that? Do you feel that? And I'm like, no, I don't feel it. So it's a mental thing to keep yourself together. And then, you're about to have a baby. A person's about to come out of you. You're about to meet this person. And to me, that's one of the most scariest, exciting things that can happen to a woman or a parent. So, it's a lot mental going on, but yeah, it was a mental battle. I just literally just said, pull yourself together, woman, and did just that. Okay, so Sonia also mentioned, she said, my first walk, I held my belly. Girl, let me tell you, getting a C-section, I don't know how it is to have a baby vaginal. I literally only have I have 4 C-sections. No vaginal. So big up to the moms that have vaginal, because I couldn't imagine doing that. But when you get a C-section and you have to get up for the first time to walk, when I tell y'all, it felt like my guts, my everything wanted to pop out of my incision. Oh my gosh, it hurts. You have no choice but to hold your belly and just scoot your legs and just like get through it, y'all. It hurts so bad. But after you do that first walk and your body kind of like knows what's going on, you feel much better. Walking actually helps. That's one thing that I can say that I learned over my experiences after having C-section. Sitting in the bed and just being a stiff potato is not going to help you. You're going to get stiff and it's not going to help. Being flexible and taking walks and all that stuff is what really helps. And once my incision like no longer hurts in that area, I'm also going to make sure that I massage it, like kind of just do things for the tissue, because I don't want my tissue to stiffen up. That's something that I felt like I wish I did before. I had a lot of scar tissue this time around. He took some of that out, which I'm so thankful for, because I had problems with that scar tissue. And I just want to make sure that it doesn't get hard and rubbery. So definitely walk, ladies. Don't push yourself too much, but just know sitting down doesn't help. But that first walk, if you can get through that, you're good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just doing some questions and answers, reading some of y'all comments and everything. So I may do another poll, maybe again, maybe I can get more than 5 questions, but I'll do another one just asking you guys, what kind of topics would y'all want to see from me while I'm home not working, so I have time on my hands, guys. I definitely want to do some things with the baby, some videos, but we're not really leaving the house like that. We're not really going a lot of places, so anything that I will do will have to be in the house. But definitely up for suggestions. Make sure y'all drop the comment, hit me up on IG, send me a message just to say hello or whatever the case is. Find me on Facebook also, guys. And until next time. Oh, guys, wait. Let me tell y'all, I forgot. I wanted to give you guys a weight update because your girl is dropping pounds. I'm dropping pounds, guys. So at birth, I weighed 188.3. That's how much I weighed when I was going to give birth. I weighed myself yesterday, and I am 177. So that's like what? More than that's 10 pounds, right? 10 pounds. Okay, so 10 pounds in almost 2 weeks. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep it up. I'm just gonna keep monitoring it, and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so either way, guys, I love y'all. Remember, this is Peaceful Ambition. Please make sure you hit that subscription. I'm rapping, y'all. Hit that subscription down below, like, share, and tell a friend about Peaceful Ambition. All right, y'all, see y'all later.